So here it is, one of the happiest days in the land of football. Clubs appearing for the first time at the start of a new campaign to reveal their secrets from pre-season. New faces, new tactics, new approaches, but the same old game. We're all in love with football again. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So here is the big moment, and with us for it again, Jim Begley.
Well, Peter, world-class manager.
He's tried one! That's a half-decent try.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
Oh, super find. Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Bruno Fernandes! Matheus Cunha! He's done very well to get to that.
Matheus Cunha really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Now the cross. And he's made sure that's not getting through. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, I think we can expect to see more than a few...
It's Inzaghi! Goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, that's put everyone's minds at ease. Now they can focus on the rest of the job at hand.
Now it's Matheus Cunha. Well read, and the danger is averted. And that has left him in a heap. He slings it in. Neymar. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. De Ligt gets across to intercept that. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And it's Mazraoui. He's a sharp little ball here. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. He's picked his way through. Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
Bruno Fernandes plays it short. And now they can spring out of defence. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. De Ligt. Shaw. Deftly away. It'll be a throw-in. Now it's Kimmich. Now it's Lewandowski. Caicedo cuts it out. Bruno Fernandes. Now that looks a decent ball. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And can he finish? And it's hit the woodwork and out. In he goes again. No, he didn't quite meet it right. No, he's not getting any further than that. Neymar showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. He's shifting through the gears here. Bastoni gets it clear. He's got tall. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. Has a look and plays it forward. Mazraoui picks it up out wide. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Shaw. Can he get it through? That is a great pick out. And this is Inzaghi. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
He is through here. Jorginho. Now, can they get him away? No, he wasn't going to let him past. Oh, good-looking ball. Now, looking to orchestrate a counter. Knocks it into space. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Diallo receives it in a wide position. Maignan. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Lewandowski. Now it's Kubo. Lewandowski. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And there is the half-time whistle. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy. A little more composure up front, perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
So, for the first time this season, already promptly back underway.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
He's on it. Can he get away? It is a corner. And that is expertly dealt with. Kubo, who's set up one goal so far. Now, what about a counter-attack? Caicedo. Looking to play him in.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That'll be a throw-in. Opts for safety. And it's Mazraoui. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Robertson, that's been slipped through. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Still just a single goal between the sides. He's in plenty of space here. Skriniar promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Kubo. Great vision. Nice interception, well timed. Bruno Fernandes. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
It's a promising position.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here. Not just Cunha! Now it's Ahmad. Swings in, he gets big! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Nice looking ball.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And he's there to retrieve it. And here's Neymar. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Now it's Inzaghi, and it's been played through. Shaw. Casemiro. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Oh, he's found support out wide. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. He's had a hit! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Opts to play it back. Good take and he's having a shot! Oh, it's there! Right back in it! Almost no time remaining. Game still on. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Number 23.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
Number 18. Substitution.
Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Tries to pass it through.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Mazraoui providing an outlet on that flank. And this is Casemiro. And reclaimed it in a trice. That's an excellent interception.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's gone for goal! And kept out by the moment. And that is that. It ends in a draw, neither side able to press for the ultimate winner. Well, after all of that, Jim, what do you think? So hello and welcome to what has turned out to be a truly gorgeous afternoon. The sun beaming down on the stands and broad beaming smiles all around us. The mood has soared, and so indeed has the expectation of both teams. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Ugochukwu. That's been cut out, well played. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Has a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Ugochukwu really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, I'm going to keep an eye out for this guy, Kyle Walker, especially because his team build from the back, whether he's going to stay out wide or move into midfield and create some overloads. He's a player I hugely admire for his intelligence, his sense of positioning, and boy, can he sprint.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. And now they can spring out of defence. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
This looks promising. And he's picked out the run. And that is masterful defending. Quarter of an hour played. Can he get on the end of this? He's one-on-one! It's Lewandowski! It's off target and by quite a way.
That's the threat he carries, Peter, running at defences like that. If only he managed to retain his composure.
Tuanzebe. Neither side yet able to find the net. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Oh, that's a booking. Always looked it. Tuanzebe. And Chouna. Now it's Inzaghi. Oh, that's a key interception. Turns back here, probably the best option. Skriniar proves too strong. He's in plenty of space here. Chouna. There's the delivery. Terrific header! Lewandowski. Kubo. Pass somewhat off target. Ugo Chukwu. It's run loose here. Filippo Inzaghi. Neymar. Now it's Kubo. Nicely weighted ball. Kubo. And here's Jorginho. Oh, the ball's come loose here. And it's Caicedo. Goes for goal! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Jorginho brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Anthony. He's had it taken off him. And here's Lewandowski. Strokes it back. Lewandowski. He's going for goal! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Walker attempts a clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, well measured. And it's made its way to him. It's a good ball out wide. He is through here. Chounas. Oh, what a climb! He will be livid with himself. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. No foul, says the referee. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Chouna. He's found a way through. Nil-nil, but nevertheless a very decent game.
That's going in strongly.
And he's there to retrieve it. Neymar, looking for the run. Now it's Inzaghi. And once more he proves rigid and robust. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Kubo. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Not the most accurate pass.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Lewandowski! This possibly the last play of the half. And the half-time whistle goes. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying.
And please welcome
And we are up to the break.
A very entertaining half, Peter. The game's being played at a really good intensity. It's been open. It's been quite end-to-end, and I think the crowd are really immersing themselves into this. And I just hope we get more of the same in the second half. Something to look forward to.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, I suppose from a
Chance for a shot! Off the post! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. Robertson. And it's Neymar. And here's Lewandowski. Takes a shot! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
Engages and forces him off the ball. That is good alertness. Kyle Walker. Cullen. Chona. Can he get it through? Chona looking to get on the end of this. He has found the way through. Delivered in.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
That's the keeper's ball. Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. Jorginho. And it's Caicedo. Florentino Luis. Into the channel.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
The attendance for this match
Well
was
into the second half, and still there's nothing
29,514.
between them. He's on it, can he get away? Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Nicely shaped ball.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Hartman. And Kyle Walker. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
Substitution on the field. Number 17. Coming on to replace him is number 10, Marcus
Walker.
Edwards.
That's gone for a throw-in. Jorginho. Kimmich tries making a foray down the right. And this is Inzaghi. Kyle Walker. Now Ugo Chukwu. Florentino Luis. And this is Inzaghi. And this is Lewandowski. Neymar. Showing good feet. And it's Caicedo. Here's a chance! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
Anthony. Lewandowski. And that pass just didn't quite work. He can get that clear. Played out to the right. And he's managed to get free. Now, can they get him away? He's shifted. Decent chance! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender. Stay onside.
Coming on the field, number 7, number 27, substitution.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. Sliding in. Walker spots it and intercepts. Still no sign of a breakthrough, which comes as quite a surprise if you consider the gulf in quality between the two teams. Oh, what chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Looking to play him in. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's picked his way through. Shoots! Oh, what about that? Finally! Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Burnley take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. We are into overtime. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Aimed beyond the defence. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. He's had a crack. Oh, super goal! A finish right from the top draw. And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. And that will be it. Well, plenty of talking points, and many of them sadly negative. This is clearly not how it was meant to go. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
Well, that's it from us. Thanks very much, Jim.
So there it
It's
is,
a very good day to
everyone.
you
Now big up
from
for our
both of
players.
us. So hello and welcome to what has turned out to be a truly gorgeous afternoon. The sun beaming down on the stands and broad beaming smiles all around us. The mood has soared, and so indeed has the expectation of both teams.
Everyone, please welcome
My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Begley.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon.
And this is now today's
Well, Filippo
lineup.
Inzaghi may not have the swashbuckling panache of some of his contemporaries, but his goal-scoring record, Jim, speaks for itself.
There's something that's just so wonderfully simple about his game. The run he makes, his ability to draw the ball towards him inside the box, his approach will remain the same. After all, he only needs to get it right once.
So that's got things underway. Jorginho opts for safety. Robertson. That has not gone well. Strauch. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Might be Inzaghi! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Oh, such good technique as well. That was exquisite. It's a real shame he couldn't find a finish after that.
Okafor. And he stands tall, impenetrable. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Now it's Inzaghi. And this is Neymar. Neymar. It's Neymar! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Neymar clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Yeah, they've been livelier and hungrier and looked the more likely to register first.
That has ended up in no man's land. Well, that is one way to stop him. And it's Caicedo. Now it's Kubo. Lewandowski. Kubo. And it's Bogle. Now it's Aronson. He has found a way through. No change to the score. 0-0 it remains. Robertson. Leeds applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but, of course, the returns can be terrific. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Ampadu. Now it's Aronson. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Can he get on the end of this? Delivers the ball. Robertson deals with that comfortably. Tries to play it through. No way through, so that great chance! Defending of the desperate variety. And it's Lewandowski. Takes a shot! A whisker high.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
Goodmanson. Okafor. No, that was never going to make it. Tries to pass it through. He can get that clear. Nemecha. Now it's Longstaff. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Just eases him off the ball. Kubo. Now it's Inzaghi. Longstaff. He's a sharp little ball here. Nemecha is on his own. Can he finish? Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Well, I'm glad he took the opportunity to run with the ball when the chance came about. That's the kind of positive thinking they need right now.
So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Aronson. And that has left him in a heap. Lewandowski. And he's worked it through. He's shifting through. He's had a shot! Okafor. Nemecha. Turns back here, probably the best option. And it's Bogle. Somewhat off target. Now it's Inzaghi. Ampadu.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Okafor looking to run onto it.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Nemecha. It's a pretty loose pass. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So your views on the first half?
Well, I think despite the scoreline, it's been watchable and enjoyable. We certainly had a vibrant start, and if we were going to see a goal, it should have come then. But the odds are favourable for this second half.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break.
Everyone, please welcome to the field our players.
That gets things going for the second half. So the first half brought no goals. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, that looks a decent ball. Ampadu. Leeds finding their passes. Now, can they get him away? Now it's Longstaff. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
That is a little undercooked. Caicedo is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Now that's Aronson. Jorginho. Aims beyond the defence. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. Rodon. Here's Longstaff. Aronson. Best part of an hour, and still no breakthrough from either side. Pinches it off him. Neymar. Knocks it into space. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Strauch. Goodmanson. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Caicedo. And here's Inzaghi. Played out wide. And it's Lewandowski.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Goodmanson.
This is the time you need that pace.
And it is clear to... Oh no, what has happened here? He's on it, can he get away? Just the keeper's Nemeka! And that is wildly off target.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Kimmich. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Always onto this. Shoots! They've done it! And that takes him up to double figures. The first significant goal-scoring landmark. That is lovely. Finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Substitutions taking place.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Mignon breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Robert Lewandowski. Coming on to replace him is number 4, Alan.
And the ball's come loose here.
Substitution in progress.
It's Calvert-Lewin! So close to drawing level.
Yeah, you always felt that they were going to up the tempo after going behind. It's not like they have any other option now.
Climbs up big! And that could have brought them level.
Ampadu clearly knows that he let himself down there. He'd like another pop at that one, but that's not how it works.
And it's made its way to him.
Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide.
Great ball if he can get there.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you. Filippo Inzaghi really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Substitution on the field, number 17, Kubo. Coming on the field is number 20, Messi.
Holding on to the slenderest of leads here. Minutes must feel like hours. Oh, he's burst through! Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
Oh, that's a key interception. No, not quite on the same wavelength.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
He's in a great position here. Well, that's well seen too. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And the number on the board is 3. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they... And so the calm before the storm. A game this so engraved into sporting history. These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be. All stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. Everyone here is obliged to win. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave, which envelops the team. So the gloves are off, Jim.
Well, it's certainly going to be huge, Peter. The demands, both physical and mental, on these players out there will be massive. And there's going to be a big responsibility on both captains to keep the players in check. We need talkers to ensure that everyone plays the game, and not this occasion.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Referee's given a throw. And he's managed to gift it back. Passing is crisp and sharp. Brilliantly cut out. Quality ball. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
This guy, Declan Rice, is a player I really rate. With him, you get exactly what it says on the box. A workhorse defensive midfielder who likes to stay in the deeper part of midfield, knowing his primary job is to make sure he shuts down any build-up play in that area.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Now it's Inzaghi. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Calafiori.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
Nice looking ball. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Now it's Marino. Played back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Now it's Neymar. That has ended up in no man's land. Trossard.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
He can get that clear. And it's Caicedo. He's gone for goal! Smashing save, really good save that.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
That's really well manoeuvred. Aims beyond the defence. Foot in. Rice. 30 minutes gone.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
It's a threatening ball. Oh, there's a probing ball. Caicedo. Now Neymar. Now it's Inzaghi. Rice. Saka.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
Now it's Eze. Timber. Gets a good foot in there. Caicedo did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Looking for options for movement. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Incapie cuts it out. Now it's Inzaghi. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Zubimendi. And it's Rice. Now it's Marino. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. And this is Lewandowski. Lewandowski! Oh, split! Knocks it into space. Rice. Arsenal looking to pass their way through. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Now it's Inzaghi. Now this could be a chance. Timber. There's the whistle for half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I wouldn't say it was the most potent performance, Peter, but defensively, very composed. The scoreline might still be 0-0, but I'm expecting things to open up a bit more in this second half.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. And we are already promptly back underway. Both sides defensively robust up to now. There will be a throw-in. Ball's out once more. Lewandowski, Filippo Inzaghi. Raya claims comfortably. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Eze, searching pass he's played there. Nicely worked. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Inzaghi finds himself offside. Incapuyi. Lewandowski. And it's Kubo. Tries to play it through. Best part of an hour, and still no breakthrough from either side. And it's Inzaghi! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Timber. Pass somewhat off target. Now that looks at these... Inzaghi!
The attendance for this match
That is certainly not what he had in mind.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. And this is Inzaghi. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Timber. Saliba. Eze. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. He's chosen to go back. He's in a great position here. And the shot! Just off target.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Played out to the right. And this is Lewandowski. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Kubo. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Now it's Marino. Now it's Eze. It's a pretty loose pass. Rice. Now, can they get him away? Now then, the ball's come loose.
Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide.
Great chance!
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 10, Eze. Number 33, Calafiori. Coming on the field, number 29,
Rice.
Kai Havertz.
Saliba.
Number 49,
Incapuyi.
Skelly. Substitution in progress.
Now Subimendi. Half an hour gone in the second half. Not the most accurate pass. Incapuyi. Lewis Skelly. Rice. He's a sharp little ball here. Havertz.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 19, Trossard. Coming on to
Incapuyi.
replace him is number
And it's
11,
Rice.
Gabriel
Great vision.
Martinelli.
Perfectly
Substitution.
measured that. Inzaghi! He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Well, it's very much looking like this might be destined for a scoreless outcome.
He is through here. Can he get on the end of this? And he shoots! That's another chance. Oh, he's really drilled it. Out to the right.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
That has been knocked clear.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Has a look and plays it forward. And he bullish header! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Incapuyi. Now it's Havertz. He's found a way through. Havertz has got himself a free kick. Zubimendi for Rice. Havertz. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. That is a great pick out. Well, that is one way to stop him. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. That's a good ball out wide. Oh, that's a key interception. Marino. And he's seen that early. And the referee brings it to a close. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through. Well, how will we look back on that?
Well, that really did fly by. It's one of these games where everything progresses at 100 miles per hour, and at the end of it, this is...
So hello and welcome to what has turned out to be a truly gorgeous afternoon. The sun beaming down on the stands and broad beaming smiles all around us. The mood has soared, and so indeed has the expectation of both teams. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Gets himself into trouble and he's lost it.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Has another go! There it is! The breakthrough strike! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. That is good alertness. Oh, good take in a good area. Here it is, crossed in. Filippo Inzaghi. Strong running down that left flank. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Caicedo. Kimmich. And this is Inzaghi. It's Inzaghi! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Jordan Henderson. And here's Inzaghi. Neymar. And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
He's looking wide. He's found the way through. Robertson deals with that comfortably. Gets into some space. He's shifting through the gears here. Gets the shot away! They've got to be quick to recover this. And one more try! Well, that pass isn't the best. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Terrific save by Manuel. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Ouattara! That has not gone well. And again! Oh, taken with style. They are right back in business.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
A finish of great intelligence. He just understood and he executed so smoothly.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come to...
It's Lewandowski! Oh, split-second reaction.
Lewandowski actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
That has ended up in no man's land. Pinches it off him.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Oh, that's a key interception.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Neymar. Quality ball. Tries from distance. It's a loose ball. It's out of play, and it is a goal kick. Kubo. It's a good foot in there. Lewandowski. Can he get it through? Jorginho has a shot! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Jorginho brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Jordan Henderson. Tries to pass it through. Now that looks a decent ball. Pass is just off target.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Inzaghi. Passing is crisp and sharp. He's in plenty of space here. Takes a shot! And the referee brings the first half to a close. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. Second period then underway. And he's being shifted off it. And in the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Pass somewhat off target. Done delicately. Oh, good spread. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
He's in a great position here. Jorginho. Now, can they get him away? That is a great pick out. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
That's been cut out, well played. Some front-footed pressing going on here. That's good pressure, closed him down quickly. He has a look up. Neymar. Aims beyond the defence. Thinks Kubo! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. That's a decent clearance. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, they didn't smell the danger early enough, but I suppose better late than never. They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time. Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
No, that's been intercepted. Ouattara. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's made its way to him. He's... And a chance! It's in! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on? Or even better, can they get another?
Threads one in.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Jorginho. Nice sequence of passes, this.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
And here's Lewandowski. Cleared without complication. Ball's gone out of play. So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
And here's Inzaghi.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Oh, that's fabulous. Jorginho. Neymar.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
Danger averted for now.
Substitution on the field. Number 23, Filippo Inzaghi. Number 17, Kubo.
Colomwani.
Can
he finish?
Number 18.
Should have equalised.
Well, the lead may be fragile, but the keeper was focused and strong.
Substitution in progress.
Nicely weighted ball. Looking for the run.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Oh, he's found support out wide. Comes under pressure and it's come loose. Could move up a gear here. Oh, played through for the wide man. And he's managed to get free. Ah, that's a fine interception. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Caicedo gets a foot in here. That pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, the players and the coaches have plenty to think about here. A disappointing outing, and they collect nothing for it. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, the surprise for me was seeing a team look so...
So hello and welcome to what has turned out to be a truly gorgeous
Hello,
afternoon.
everybody, and welcome
The sun
to today's-
beaming down on the stands and broad beaming smiles all around us. The mood has soared, and so indeed has the expectation of both teams. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Caicedo. And it's Kimmich. Spread neatly. Kubo. Kubo. Get header! What a wonderful goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Scott. Skriniar makes the interception. And it's made its way to him. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Kubo. Lewandowski. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Neymar. Adams. Now it's Evan Nielsen. And smartly reclaimed. And it's Scott. Inzaghi. Truffert calmly anticipates. Evan Nielsen might just make this. And he's there to clear it. And he's only too happy to take that back. Bastoni. Nice sequence of passes, this. He's tried one! It's hit the upright. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And it's Lewandowski. Now it's Evan Nielsen. Adams. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Neymar. Oh, there's a probing ball. Adams. Now it's Evan Nielsen. That has not gone well. Adams. Tavernier. Here's Lewandowski. Well, that is one way to stop him. That's been cut out, well played. Probing pass. No, it's come to nothing. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And it's Caicedo. Tavernier.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Lewandowski. Passing is crisp and sharp. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Scott. Cook. Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. Well timed, excellent interception. And it's Kubo. Tries to play it through. He can run onto that. And he's quick to get it clear again. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Scott.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
And he's gone looking for safety. Tavernier. That's a sharp pass. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Now it's Kubo. Bastoni. Senesi.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
And this is it's Inzaghi! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Cook. Adams. Brooks tries making a foray down the right. Kimmich. Kubo. Filippo Inzaghi. And we hit half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps, the only things lacking. How would you review the first half?
Well, I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework, and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball.
He's having a go! Adams. And it's Scott.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been...
Lewandowski! Adams. Senesi. Truffert. Bournemouth looking to pass their way through. Neymar. And it's Lewandowski! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Truffert gets it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Still just a single goal between the sides. Now it's Brooks. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Truffert spots it and intercepts. Adams. And Scott.
The attendance
Adams
for this match was
shifted it to the flank. The message is clear, none shall pass. Caicedo. So what can they make of this? It's the keeper's ball. And the counter is on. Your impression so far, Jim?
Peter, they're leaving nobody guessing now. This is a decisive attempt to go further in front.
No, that's been intercepted. Kubo has created one goal already. And here's tries from distance. And no one is overly concerned about that.
Yeah, it seemed the right range, and I guess it was worth a try.
Oh, that's well spotted. And it's Neymar. That is a great pick out. There's the shot! He scores! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
So that's two now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
And here's Evan Nielsen. Now it's Brooks. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Foot in. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Well, he's profited handsomely already in this match. And at last, their sense of danger has brought them to a possible solution.
Substitution on the field.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
Passes short and sharp. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? What a throw in. Now it's Kluivert. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Oh, good take in a good area. Crosses it, climbs up big! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Well, I think it's great. He's showing plenty of fight here. You want that to spread throughout the team now.
Neymar. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And this is Neymar. No, it's not getting there. In with the challenge. The ball has bounced loose now. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nicely weighted ball. Can he latch on to this? And no, that was never going to make it. Kimmich. That has been cut short. Now who's going to be first to this? And back to the keeper. Senesi. Truffert. And Senesi. Tavernier is onto it in a flash. Kluivert. And he's found a way past. Look at the space here. Shot at goal! And he hits the net. And what a climax we have here!
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Bournemouth give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get.
Coming on the field is
Truffert.
number 15.
And it's
Substitution
Tavernier.
in progress. There will be 3 minutes added time.
And time is up. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had... Welcome one and all, we have perfect blue skies and quite a contest ahead of us. This really is a feel-good football match. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
And the mood is boisterous. He's having a hit! An early chance, their first of the game.
Yeah, it seemed the right range, and I guess it was worth a try.
Reynildo gets across to intercept that. Sunderland looking to pass their way through. Might be danger here. There's the shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Big header! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Pass somewhat off target. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, a player I've been looking at for quite a while now, Peter, is this guy, Bastoni. He's always impressed me with the way he's gone about his game. He's physically dominant, he's very intelligent in his reading of the game and his positioning, and he's also now very confident in his possession and what he can deliver up the pitch.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Traore. Neymar. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the water.
It's Lewandowski! In he goes again! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Good piece of opportunism there, but wasn't able to turn it home in the end.
That's a sharp pass. Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
Not getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. Isidore. Now it's Xhaka. Pinches it off him. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And he's decided to go for it. And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Now it's Traore. Neymar.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Traore. And the counter is on. Now Mukiele. Looking for the run. Now this could be a chance. Kimmich.
This is the time you need that pace.
That is ended up in no man's land. Can he get it through? And the through ball. Trauda kept his eye on it, and he's there. And it's Lewandowski. Oh, face just about within shooting range. And for a moment, time stood still. Turns back here, probably the best option. Traore. He is through here. Oh, important interception. Isidore! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Lefebvre. Reynildo. Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. Isidore bops him off it and wins back the ball. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Kubo threads one in. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Kubo. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Now it's Inzaghi. And now the breakaway. Isidore. He's had it taken off him, and he cuts out the supply. Knocks it into space. Lefebvre. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And there's the end of the first half. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So there was the first half.
What a pleasant surprise to see how open this game is turning into. Just wondering if the two teams are going to keep doing what we've seen in the first half. I hope that a cautious aspect doesn't kick in.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time. So neither side has yet broken through. Lefebvre receives it in a wide position. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. That has not gone well. Reynildo. Skriniar promptly onto that, and that is that. Jorginho. Nice looking ball. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. That's a cute ball. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. He's got full. They've done it! One perfect ball, one perfect header.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Sunderland have fired themselves in front.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
And it's Lewandowski. That's rather hopeful. Now it's Traore. Your impression so far, Jim?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
It's a good foot in there. Robertson.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
It's a promising position. And here's Lewandowski. And this is Neymar! Just off target. Lefebvre. Traore. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Neymar. Jorginho. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now it's Traoré, fires it in low. Neymar. And it's Lewandowski. And it's Kubo. Caicedo. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Granit Xhaka. Neymar. Great vision. Well timed, excellent interception. Traoré. Opts for safety. And Hertrauda. And it's Lefebvre. Bastoni makes the interception. Looking to play him in. Lewandowski. And the shot! And that is wildly off target.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Number 23, Filippo Inzaghi. Number 17,
Reinildo.
Kubo. Coming on the field,
And Hertrauda.
number 4, Alan Patrick. Number 18,
Lefebvre.
Polo Morani. Number 20,
Mukiele.
Messi.
Pressing
Substitution.
high and with purpose. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
He has found the way through. And he's had it nicked away. Caicedo. And here's Messi. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Reinildo. And it's Lefebvre. And he's forced to go back. And Hertrauda. And it's Reinildo. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And this is Messi.
There will be
Lefebvre.
1 minute at
And
a
it's
time.
good pressure, just hounded him off it. 1 minute to add, according to the board. And here's Colomwani. And this is... And Messi! And that is it. The equaliser just wouldn't come. It is over. A shrug, a rueful stare at his counterpart, but the manager knows that the story has gone against him. It's a defeat that... Welcome one and all, we have perfect blue skies
Hello,
and quite
everybody,
a
and
contest
welcome to
ahead of
the
us.
match.
This really is a feel-good football match. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. The action is having a shot! What a wonderful goal!
Well, there's leadership for you. That's what the armband means for him, setting the perfect example, the perfect tone. Tremendous.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And that's put paid to a promising move. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And he's straight offside. Played out towards the right wing. He's found the way through. Real chance here. Neymar. Filippo Inzaghi. Kubo in acres of space out wide. It is a corner. And we have our very first corner. Has a look up and drives it forward. Brighton have the chance to go the other way. He's going for goal! He's got away with one there. Rutter. Passing is crisp and sharp. And it's Welbeck. That ball looks a good one.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Now there's a fine ball. And the finish! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's their second corner of the game. Cleared away. Skriniar. Caicedo. He's tried one! It's a loose ball. It's Lewandowski! And that is wildly off target.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Shot, surely! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oh, the pass was sublime. The finish was substandard. What a disappointment.
Kimmich. Kubo. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Now it's Inzaghi. Now it's Lewandowski. Oh, he's been caught on it. And another try! So, third corner of the game. Lewandowski! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Vifa. And it's Vifa. That's gone for a throw-in. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And this is Lewandowski. Goes for goal! Decent enough try.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
He's on it, can he? He's having a go! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, talking about creating a problem for yourself, OK, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable. OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Kajolu.
Vifa. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Just 5 minutes left until the break. And this is Inzaghi.
Kajolu.
Ruter. Lewandowski. Shot could... Great chance! No mistake! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
We are into stoppage time. Great vision.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
And there's green grass ahead of him. And no, that was never going to make it. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying.
Everyone, please welcome to the field.
To review the first half.
Well, I don't think either side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far. So it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish a little more control in this second half.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Ruter. Now it's Inzaghi. That has been cut short. He's a sharp little ball here. Nice looking ball. And he's intervened well there. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Good ball, good take. And here's Welbeck. Chooses to go back. And he's managed to get free. Pass somewhat off target. Looking for a runner. That has not gone well. Lovely pass. Chance! Oh, it's come off the upright. Has another go! It's in! And they've got their lead back. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up?
He's gone for goal! And that is a save of real quality. Not easy by any means.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
997.
Kimmich. And this is Inzaghi. It's Inzaghi! He's got a goal! They're level in a trice!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Goal! After 62 minutes is
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Kajiolu looking to run onto it. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Robertson. Neymar. Robertson. Oh, delightful ball. Verbruggen claims comfortably. And they're not going to make any further progress now. That is good alertness. Ruter. Aims beyond the defence. Oh, nicely intercepted. It's a searching pass. Skriniar promptly onto that, and that is that. Nicely weighted ball. Well timed, excellent interception. Looking for the run. Always onto this. And this is Inzaghi. And a shot! Oh, taken with style. And the comeback is complete. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
After 73 minutes is Number 23.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
Number 8.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do...
Chance for a shot! Oh, that could cost them.
Well, that's the response the crowd were looking for, Peter, and it's applause all round us here.
Substitution on the field. Number 27.
Both sides then taking
Number
this chance
11.
to turn to their
Coming
benches.
on the field. Number 34. Number 7.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach.
Substitution.
Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
He's got away. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. And it's Kadiolu.
You have to expect that from everyone now.
Kadiolu. Oh, good spread. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. Knocks it into space. He's through here. Jorginho is offering some... Has a shot! And that would have been game, set and match.
He's really trying to take this upon himself to get it won.
Substitutions taking place.
A couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
March tries to play it through, holding on to the slenderest of leads here. Minutes must feel like hours. Now, can they get him away?
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Joel Veltman.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Big header! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Well, that pass isn't the best. I think we're just about done here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. March. And it's Inzaghi. Now that's well seen too.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer, and quickly.
Not the most accurate pass. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Filippo Inzaghi. So hello and welcome to everybody who has joined us for the build-up to this occasion of ultimate tribalism. And as you would expect, that build-up has been remarkable. They fight here not just for the pride of their manor, but in the ultimate show of one-upmanship. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and... Inzaghi! And that is doing no harm at all.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Liverpool finding their passes. Mohamed Salah stood his ground strongly. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, this player, Gravenberg, is someone I can't decide whether he's a 6, an 8 or a 10, Peter. He basically plays all of those roles in every game. And, of course, he's the main connector between defence and midfield. But he'll be the one playing the majority of the team.
Could be danger here! Van Dijk. That's a little off target. Lewandowski, he's going for goal! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Lewandowski really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Looking for a runner. Neatly clipped into space. Isak. But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Well, they've made all the inroads and their confidence is taking on a growth spurt.
Mignon claims comfortable. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Now it's Mohamed Salah. Looking for options for movement. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card. Szoboszlai. And it's Jones. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. That's been slipped through. And he's in on... It's Neymar! He's scored! First blood drawn. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Number 9, Neymar!
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Now, can they get him away? Now it's Isak. Kubo. Can he spark a counter here? Inzaghi! Really well taken goal. And they're at it again in double quick time.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
McAllister. Kubo. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, that's well spotted. Over to the left. Now it's Gakpo. He's found a way through. Kerkez could try cutting inside here. Gakpo. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Has a shot! Spectacular save! Neymar. That has been cut short. McAllister. And And the pass is intercepted. Lewandowski. And it's Kubo. Played out to the left flank. And it's McAllister. Referee's given a throw. McAllister.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Shot, surely!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
And that has left him in a heap. Goes down, but nothing given. Robertson, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And here's Mohamed Salah. Jorginho. McAllister shifted it to the flank.
Oh, he'd have done well to reach that.
Tries to pass it through.
Good ball over the top.
Oh, given away.
Defending was strong and firm.
Kubo. Decent chance! Yes! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
And we hit half-time. Oh, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
It really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more. And we are back on the way. And it's Jones. Szoboszlai. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Isak shapes to shoot! And it's in! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed! Simplicity itself.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
So is this the start of a comeback? Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Now it's Inzaghi! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
I just don't know what was on his mind there.
Jones. Kubo. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He can get that clear. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Plays a sharp little ball here. Oh, super ball! Shoots! He's got a goal! Wonderfully smooth, smart, and slick.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
We have got ourselves a game here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Lewandowski, and the counter is on. And he's running through. For Szoboszlai, and he's there to make the challenge. Konate. Szoboszlai. And it's Jones. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Kubo! Gravenberg. Konate. Here's Jones. Neymar. Pass somewhat off target. Lewandowski, and he plays one through. Kerkez spots it and intercepts. Jones, Liverpool looking to pass their way through. Szoboszlai. Now it's Mohamed Salah. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Played out towards the right wing. Neymar looking understandably energised after his goal. Oh, it's Inzaghi! Oh, the ball's run loose, in for the pieces! Oh, that wasn't far away.
Substitution on the field. Number 10.
And we have our very first corner.
Number 9.
And he's taking no chances there.
Coming on the field.
Filippo Inzaghi being hunted in packs.
Well, he's profited handsomely already in this match, and at last their sense of danger has brought them to a possible solution.
McAllister, not the most accurate pass. Jones, perfectly measured that. That's the keeper's ball.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Kubo! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Kubo deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Kubo. Now that looks a decent ball. This looks promising. This might... He's gone for goal! And that should get the job done. Holding on to the slenderest of leads here. Minutes must feel like hours. Now it's Isak. Pinches it off him. Kubo. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Kubo. I think we're just about done here. Passing is crisp and sharp. Looking to play him in. And this is Mohamed Salah. Can he finish? Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Coming on to replace him is number 18.
That has not gone well.
Substitution. There will be 3
And it's
minutes
Jones.
added time.
Real chance! That's a half-decent try. Bastoni gets over and intercepts. Now who's going to be first to this? Gravenberg makes the interception. Isak. Oh, super find. He might be in here! And we're done. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Well, how will we look back on that?
That is a superb win. This is one of those games where the result justifies what...
So hello and welcome to what has turned out to be a truly gorgeous afternoon. The sun beaming down on the stands and broad beaming smiles all around us. The mood has soared, and so indeed has the expectation of both teams. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. The action has already started. Well, it's clear what the manager wants here. His aim is to... Goes for a shot! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, he may have snatched it down a bit, even though it was quite close.
Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, I think it has to be Rodrigo Bentancur, Peter. I think when you look at that midfield, he can have a critical role in terms of developing his game and adding goals to those midfield runs. He hasn't done that enough so far, but that's what he needs to add. And he'll keep making those runs and get into the opposition box undetected. He has to now start finishing them off better.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. He's shifting through the gears here. And he's been shifted off it. Spencer's cross. Lewandowski.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
That's a nicely shaped ball. He's picked his way through. Neymar! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
Romero. So we're still where we started right now. Oh, this looks sharp. João Palhinha. Tottenham applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific. Oh, perfectly measured that. It's Inzaghi! And it's a goal!
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to...
Inzaghi! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. João Palhinha. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. It's a pretty loose pass. Danso. Lewandowski. Jorginho. Good effort from distance. And for a moment, time stood still.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
Otterbeer. Kudus was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And that pass isn't the best. And he's running through, tries to play it through, played into the box. That is good alertness. And this is Inzaghi. He's in a great position here. Oh, good ball. And it's Kudus. And that's really well manoeuvred. And this is Lewandowski. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Odobert. Stood up well to him there. Udogi. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. João Palhinha. And they win it back again. And it's Kubo. Filippo Inzaghi. Udogi. And the counter is on. Kubo has created one goal already. Udogi. João Palhinha. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, that's fabulous. Showing good feet. Udogi gets a cross in. No, he didn't quite meet it right. And it's been taken short. Udogi is onto this. And it's half-time here. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, this is when you need your players to step up, Peter. Be brave, see all that courage. They need to have a big start to the second half to give them some momentum. And they're not going to get that if they're being too risk-averse.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And tries from distance. He's having a hit! And that will sail harmlessly past.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
And that's really well manoeuvred.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
The message is clear. None shall pass. Threads one in. Floated through. And this is Lewandowski. And the ball's come loose here. Caicedo. Good chance here. Keeper's not concerned by that.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Still just a single goal between the sides. Knocks it into space. Now it's Kudus. He's one-on-one, tries a shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
And that is not the first time, Peter, the keeper has been left exposed by this defence. It needs a quick fix.
Robertson. Looking for the run. And this is Inzaghi. That's very neat. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And it's Spence. He has found the way through. Richarlison. Richarlison finds himself offside. Quality ball. Richarlison. That's an imaginative pass. Kudus has it out wide and in space. Ball's gone out of play. That has been cut short.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Plays a sharp little ball here. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Over to the left. It'll be a throw-in. So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
Substitution in progress.
That's a foul, no two ways about it. And that's going to be a booking. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort, but do hope it's nothing serious. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the message they're sending out now is pretty loud and clear. Let's grab a second goal and give ourselves an element of comfort.
Now it's Neymar. Tries to pass it through. Played into space out wide. Robertson just loves to go forward whenever he can. Bentancur, and it's Kudus. And here's Richarlison, has a shot! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Simons. Oh, what a climb! They've scored! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas.
After 78
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And the shot! Oh, taken with style. And that is what they came to see, what they demanded to see. His first.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, all their effort pays off in the end. It just took that extra bit of dynamism to get them the goal they craved.
Holding on to the slenderest of leads here. Minutes must feel like hours. Simons engages and forces him off the ball.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Chance, surely! Sticks it away! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! He just absolutely speared that in.
And I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
All square again into the dying minutes.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
Great vision. Skriniar promptly onto that, and that is that.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Jones. Danso. Played out towards the right wing. Now that looks a decent ball. Jones. Good ball over the top. Oh, cracking ball. Chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. All the big boys are set for this. It's like land of the giants in there.
Kimmich with the short one. Oh, shooting chance! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter.
And the referee brings it to a close. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get. So hello and welcome one and all from what I can only describe as footballing utopia. The weather is perfect, the fans are in great voice, and the players are all set to get started. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Things are put underway here pretty promptly. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Well timed, excellent interception. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Oh, just skips past his man. Jorginho. Lewandowski. That has been cut short. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. In with the challenge. Oh, that's well spotted. Opts for safety. Kubo. Quarter of an hour played. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
He won't be happy with that one.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
Played out wide. Well, that looks a decent ball. And that's aimed. It's a mighty effort! Harmlessly behind.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. Lewandowski. Pass is just off target. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. This looks promising. No, he's not getting his way this time. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Out to the right, looking to go deep, well read, and the danger is averted. Filippo Inzaghi, and it's Kubo, aims beyond the defence. Good ball over the top, deftly away. What a throw in. And here's Lewandowski. Knocks it into space. Now there's a fine ball. Shoots! Goal! The breakthrough strike. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Wolverhampton have penetrated for the first time.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options.
Tries from distance. And And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply. Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
He's having a go! Oh, just fizzes past the post.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
Robertson. Now it's Inzaghi, and it's Lewandowski.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
Not an especially good pass, that. Not the most convincing of passes. And it's the whistle for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Wolverhampton finding their passes. And he shoots! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Header comes in! And now a sudden chance to counter. Kimmich. Here's Lewandowski. Kimmich. Kubo. And it's Caicedo. And Caicedo. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Lewandowski cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Passing is crisp and sharp. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Now it's Inzaghi.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Kubo! It's bounced back off the post. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And no surprise, that's a booking. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Yeah, time's running out for the host to get something out of this. You can sense the frustration and impatience.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That has not gone well. And here's Inzaghi, just eases him off the ball. And he's forced to go back. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Kimmich. And it's Kimmich. Looking for the run. That is a great pick out. Chance, surely! Oh, what has happened here? Lewandowski. Neymar. Oh, that's clever.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Substitution in progress.
Passes coming off in quick succession here.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Oh, smashing header! It's there! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Number 10, Robert
Wolverhampton
Lewandowski.
are sitting pretty, 2-0 up. Tries from a long way out,
Coming on the field,
and no one is overly concerned about that.
Well, if they hope to have any chance of turning this round, they have to abandon their shoot-on-sight policy. It's just not working.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Tries to play it through. He's had a shot! That's another chance! And it's there! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff.
After 80
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
A case now of complete control.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now he's off and running. Skriniar kept his eye on it, and he's there.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Now it's Hwang Hee-chan. Jorginho. And it's Neymar. Now it's Hwang Hee-chan. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Little doubt, that is a foul. And he's going to have his name taken.
Substitution on the field. Number 23, Filippo Inzaghi. Coming on the field is number 18, Kolo Muani. Substitution.
Well read, nice interception. And that will be the final act. Well, you can hear the analysis starting already, the intricate details and nuances being debated, and they will be for several days. But only one thing matters for now: they lost it.